Welcome to Carolina Real Estate. Today we're at the Grand Dunes, Vista Del Mar Oceanfront Resort in Myrtle Beach. And we're visiting with Greg Sisson with the Hoffman Group, who's the listing agent for this glorious oceanfront residence. Hello, Greg.
Good to see you, Greg.
Golly, this place is unbelievable.
Isn't it amazing?
What
Yes.
an exciting opportunity to get here, and of course, just to celebrate. Just getting here was a big deal.
Yes, and I'm grateful to have the opportunity and showcase this awesome listing.
It is one of a kind. Real quick about yourself, though. I understand you're not the first in the family to actually sell real estate. Can you share with us a little about that?
Oh, I'd love to, and it's kind of a neat story. You know, my father came to Myrtle Beach in the late 70s as a golfer with his golf buddies.
Wow.
And someone told him once on the golf course, said, "Gary, you'd be a good real estate agent." And at the time he had drugstores, owned some drugstores in Kentucky,
Okay.
and sold the drugstores, came to Myrtle Beach, got into real estate, and we were here in 1982. And so I got to follow in his footsteps. He later became a real estate trainer and
Wow.
traveled around the country training real estate agents around 1986, 87.
Right.
So I grew up watching my dad sell real estate and then train agents, and now it's come full circle.
Now, did your father, was he involved in helping to train his son, or is that something you went out on your own, or did it your own way?
You know, my formal training when I became a real estate professional was on my own. I didn't use my father, but
Right.
growing up, I couldn't help but just be trained
Yeah,
just in,
sure.
in everyday things. So
Osmosis.
Exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely, I
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many questions we'd love to ask, and I want to make sure we have a chance to do that, but obviously folks are not here watching you and me. They are here to see this glorious residence. Would you be willing to give viewers a little virtual tour?
Oh, I'd love to. Absolutely.
Okay.
And you know, you've got to start really at the very beginning when you drive up to the property. You know,
Right.
it's a secured resort with a gate at the front,
Right.
with the code. So you come in the gate, and then once you park, if you're a resident, you can park underneath the building, which is kind of neat.
Right.
You've got to get into the building with another code, another security option. But before we get into the building,
Right.
you've got to check out the amenities. Fitness center, which is state of the art, overlooking the pool and a hot tub and the ocean.
Holy
It's a
cow.
beautiful setting. As we get into the building, though, private code to get in,
Right.
very secure. Then the cool thing is, Greg, private code into an elevator that takes you right to your private residence, your personal residence.
So it's a private elevator?
Yes, so the elevators, once you get in, you have to put in your code, and it takes you directly to your personal residence. The elevator opens up, and now we're standing in the foyer of
Holy
your residence. So that's really cool.
That is one of a kind. That's
Yes.
incredible.
Yeah, so, you know, most people, when they come into this property, when they get off that elevator in that grand foyer, they take a quick left and go right to the oversized terrace and the living area overlooking the ocean.
Right, where we are now.
Exactly
Yeah,
where
yeah.
we are now. As we go down to the guest bedrooms and eventually the master, we've got hardwood floors taking us down into to the guest rooms. Neat thing about each of these guest rooms, they have their own private bathroom.
Right.
And
right.
one of the guest rooms has this private terrace, which is fantastic.
Wow, this
Yes.
is. And this has beautiful views.
Oh, it has lovely views,
Yeah.
very private setting.
Right.
And as we walk back into the master bedroom,
Right.
huge master bath, you know, double sink, granite countertops
Yes.
here, marble floors, jetted tub, and a separate shower.
Right.
Luxury all the way.
It is.
Yes.
It is. Yes.
And as we go into the master suite, the master bedroom, of course, hardwood floors, beautiful ocean views as you would expect in
Oh,
this
yeah,
residence.
look at this.
And very spacious, isn't it?
It is incredible. Golly, it is truly a residence.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about this unit is, and it is a condominium, but it doesn't have the feel.
Right.
Now, as we walk into the living space, very spacious, formal dining room, and as we go into the kitchen, one of the neat features that it has is the stainless steel backsplash.
Oh, yeah,
That's
I see that.
accompanied by all the stainless steel appliances.
Right.
As you can see, the granite countertops and still the marble flooring.
This is a wonderful kitchen.
Beautiful kitchen.
Right.
And as we look out and over the sink and we're looking out into the dining area, huge picture windows of the ocean. So you're in the
Absolutely.
kitchen looking right into the Atlantic Ocean.
Does that ever happen? That is incredible.
It's special.
It is one of a
Yeah.
kind. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Now, highlighting the unit and where people tend to gravitate, this terrace that we have here is just under 400 square feet, which makes it very unique.
Oh yeah, sure.
In a condominium.
Right.
So you've got plenty of space, whether you're entertaining or just want to relax. Beautiful ocean views. It's spectacular.
And there's only a couple of units, I think you mentioned earlier today, there's only a couple of units that actually have this incredible terrace.
That's exactly right. There's two towers, you know, amongst these units, and there's not many units here at this complex. They don't allow any short-term rentals, so it has a real sense of privacy and not a lot of hustle and bustle, very laid back, but only 4 units total have this oversized patio, so it makes it, you know, certainly very unique.
You said no short-term rentals going on in here. Wow.
It's the only resort, oceanfront condominium resort in Myrtle Beach that I'm aware of that doesn't allow, you know, weekly or nightly short-term rentals.
Right, right.
Now, the thing that we should highlight also as we're out on the terrace is the private beach, which is not really private, but when you go from Shore Drive, the south end of Shore Drive, there's that swash that separates the Dunes Club and Shore Drive.
Right.
And as you go down and you're going in front of the oceanfront residences at the Dunes, and now we're at Vista Del Mar, down to the Ocean Club, there's just very little residences. So I don't care if it's the middle of the summer or it's in January, it just has a very private feel when you walk out onto the beach.
Right, right. Golly, that is fascinating. And people can take this in. I mean, it is very special, and it looks virtually private.
Yes, it is. And one of the amenities that I failed to mention, as you walk down the beach, you can walk right down from your residence down the beach and walk into the Ocean Club, which is spectacular. And as an owner here, you have a membership that comes along with your dues as you
to the Ocean Club and any other of the Grand Dunes amenities?
The other amenities, which they have, you know, 2 golf courses, the tennis center, lots of other, the marina. You get special discounts and privileges, but they give you a membership to the Ocean Club, but you get the discounts at all the other places. Right,
that is fabulous. Well, obviously you highlighted the amenities center here, just in Vista Del Mar alone, and the opportunity to be virtually working out almost in the ocean. I mean, to be right there on top of the ocean, to not only be able to walk down to the Ocean Club, either one of them, a perfect thing to do.
Absolutely, very inspiring.